eating some lunch.
First play we saw as a tight end jet sweep.
You guys are baiting me already.
You can't talk ski. You can't talk ski.
Well, this team obviously will have a decision on you at the end of the year, which shouldn't be a big decision. You're one of their best players. But I am curious this in all candor. Has the frustration of this year, we saw it on the sideline with you, frustration of losing made you any less interested in remaining a long-term part of the Miami Dolphins future?
No, absolutely not. I think that we have a phenomenal organization. I think that we have coaches that are in here into the late hours of the night, preparing and helping put players in position to be successful. We got great guys in the locker room, an unbelievable strength staff that's helping guys maximize their abilities on the field, the best trainers, the best people in the kitchen, the best media team, security staff. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You guys don't pay me. So like the list goes on and on about all the positives about this organization, and the product on Sunday I think will follow. I think that we're close. I've said that for weeks now, and I think it truly shows each and every week that we are close, very close. And at some point, we got to turn the corner. So, not going to come up and make predictions or statements or anything like that. But our goal is to turn the corner this week, and that's the only thing that we can do. And we're focused on this week, playing Houston, and ready to go out there and maximize all of our opportunities to hopefully give all the people that I just named, the coaches, the staff, everybody that works in this building, what they deserve.
One other question on the future, and forgive me, I know it's nothing that players like talking about ideally, but has Chris or Flo ever left you with the impression, you or Jimmy Sexton, the impression that this will get done, we want you here long term? Is that your understanding, or they've never said anything to suggest that?
Honestly, I don't really get involved with it. I know that every player that's ever been asked about their contract says I'm just gonna leave it up to my agent. That's honestly what the situation has been for me, and I'm not even avoiding anything. I haven't talked to anybody. I haven't done anything. The only thing I focus on is going out there on Sunday and doing whatever role is asked of me, whether it's going in there and blocking corner safeties, outside backers, or going out there and catching a ball on third down or fourth down, whatever it is, and making plays to help this team. And I think that when you focus on just your role and your assignment and focus on your technique out on Sunday, and you make the plays that you're asked to do, then everything else kind of take care of itself. And I think that's how I approach this thing.
You ended last season. You battled an injury. Obviously, players who are in the final year of the contract, the main concern is injury that can impact future earnings.
Yeah.
Is that something that you worry about, and is that a motivator towards trying to get a deal done?
No, honestly, I was not expecting to come in here and talk about contracts or anything, because I really don't think about it. And so health and all that kind of stuff, I don't think about that either. I just go out there and try to, like I said, produce and make the most of my opportunities. And I think everything else kind of takes care of itself. I've obviously, been blessed with health, but that's not up to you. That's just the game. And so just kind of take it one play at a time and let everything else kind of handle itself.
How's Tua throwing the ball this week?
Doing well. Yeah, I think he's done a good job. I think that honestly, collectively, we've kind of done a good job just kind of coming together and, like I said, talking about turning the corner. And I think that it's something that we're really focusing on the little things, focusing on doing everything possible. When you're in the huddle, just listen to everything that's being discussed in the huddle, play call, formation, shift, motion, whatever it is, snap count. So this way when you go out there, you line up and you don't want to make negative plays before the ball snap. So we're trying to, prevent from kind of hurting ourselves, which is something that's shown up because we got talent, we got the ability to make plays, and we got great coaches, and a good team and all that kind of stuff. But we got to be able to, put it together and not hurt ourselves.
I think one reason David asked you about too was because he's been listed on the injury report as limited with a finger injury on his throwing hand. Has he thrown well this week?
Yeah. I mean, I don't get into all the injury report stuff. If you guys want to get Kyle Johnson up here, I can call him and you guys can ask him the questions. But I stay far away from the injury report.
With the alignment stuff, was it like something where you just came in on Monday, you guys looked at the film and you guys sorted out, or as you kind of alluded to, was it more of like this entire week it's been a point of emphasis, the alignment and kind of a lot of the pre-snap stuff?
Yeah, I think, obviously that kind of stuff can almost get overlooked because you're thinking about the play, you're thinking about what route, or thinking about who you're going to block or which combination, or trying to read the coverage. So I think that kind of just goes back to focusing one play at a time, focusing on your alignment, your assignment, the communication, the technique that needs to go into the play, and not having those small things equate to big things. So that's just kind of the focus, and that's been a focus for us this week.
I've got a quick follow-up. So I know you don't want to talk about that specific play at the end of the first half, but just knowing the fact that you actually pointed out to Jalen to kind of like get into position. I mean, when you're learning the playbook, I mean, do you kind of study even like the other wide receiver spots and like the X and
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in my position, I think I'm kind of moving around a little bit, and this season we've had some injuries at that position, so I've had to kind of fill in here, fill in there. So, but also, I mean, just a play call that we've run, and I kind of knew what was supposed to happen, and obviously there was miscommunication, whatever it was. So stuff like that happens, but we need to be able to overcome that and prevent that from happening.
Mike, at the beginning, you cited all the things that you have going for you in this organization, and to look at the list, there's a long list that you cited. Is there a time that you want to scratch your head and say, well, why aren't the results reflective?
Yeah, I think that's natural in this business. When you do have all these great people, and you do have so much hard work, and you got this big nice building, and you got everything and anything that you could possibly want, why aren't the results there on Sunday? And that's when I always go back to we're close. We're a ball bouncing the right way for us, instead of going out of the back of the end zone, maybe somebody falls on in the end zone, touchdown, or a ball maybe hits a returner in the finger, but they go to review and it doesn't hit the returner in the finger. I don't know, that's what I mean when I say we're that close. Obviously, you don't want to leave it up to those plays. You want to be able to go out there and control the game on your own terms. But we just got to keep pushing, keep pressing, keep trusting. I think that's the biggest thing, because it's easy to get down, and it's easy to not have belief or trust anymore when you're 1-7. But I think this is the time when you can really improve and really get better and fight through adversity. I've been on a team before where we were 1-7, and we weren't supposed to win a game the whole year, and we come out and we have a couple wins to end the season, and people are on a high note, all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that that's this year, but I'm saying that we got to be able to build off of fight through adversity and build off of positives to kind of, like I said earlier, turn this corner.
That was going to be my follow-up, whether a couple of years ago.
Yeah, no, this is a different situation. Every year is a different situation, different team. But I mean, obviously the record is similar, if actually exactly the same. So obviously, like I said, trying to turn that corner.
Thanks so much, Mike.
Thanks.
As always.